everyone, it's Mindy from the OG Sports Network coming to you again with a hot capper update. We have Dave in the wings waiting for me to get through this little commercial that we're doing. But welcome to ogcappers.com. Please make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe. Click on the bell to get the latest notifications because you never want to miss out on any of this awesome information. But let's go ahead and check out ogcappers.com, where you can see that Dave is up there at EPA Sports on the leaderboard, leading us all through 2024 thus far with his totals. As you can see, he is a big volume player and has a lot of success doing so. So hopefully he can give you the ins and outs on how to get all of this fun stuff done. But yeah, we bring on experts here, so you don't have to do a lot of the work. That's kind of how we see it. If you are busy, we know it. We know it. So you can come to folks like Dave to give us the information quickly. The fastest, 15 minutes in sports?
It might be 10 minutes today because there's only 3 college basketball games.
I know, there's so much. I was shocked, actually.
I'm happy though because I'm traveling today.
Right.
This is live from the hotel room in Seattle. So
yeah, nice.
No, everybody who's joining us, appreciate it. This is, for me, it's always about due diligence. I know most of the people that subscribe to my stuff, they're actually handicappers.
Right.
Well, more than half of the people that subscribe to my hot sheets that I put out every day are literally handicappers. So a lot of you watching are for picks. That's cool. I am going to try to take you down the path of finding winners, but I know a lot of you are also due diligence bettors, right? You are making your own personal consensus by taking information in from everywhere. So I really appreciate that you're using my information for your due diligence. So every time you watch this show, I am giving you the best information I have within my personal modeling. So, but yeah, three games. We did get an upset last night. We went 1 for 2. We got Penn State at home. Remember? It was a cheap upset alert, right? +1 at home against Iowa, but we got it. Right. And then those fucking Utes, dude. What was it? Triple overtime?
I mean, like, it wasn't triple overtime. I mean, they literally just wore them down.
I was like, would you just? And then I'm looking at my +5.5, and I'm like, every time this goes one more overtime, the better team has a chance of covering this thing. And what you know it, +5.5, they win by goddamn 6. So what are you gonna do? The streak was broken. But I do have a cheap upset alert on today's games. And I think the first tip is correct me if I'm wrong, is it Dayton and Virginia Commonwealth
versus VCU. Dayton is basically favored by a point here. This one starts at 6 p.m. Central on ESPN2. You can watch them all tonight this way, right?
Yeah, Yeah, I don't have an upset alert on this one. I got it wrong in my numbers. I thought VCU was -1 and Dayton was +1. But either way, I really like
it, right? Like the way that these numbers kind of roll throughout the afternoon, lines flip-flop.
It might flip-flop, but to me, it won't. Okay. And here's why, folks. Coming into this game, Dayton's numbers on the road. So a little recap real quick. My men's basketball modeling is home scoring, offense and defensive scoring efficiency versus road offense and defensive scoring efficiency. And they're with Dayton, they're number 21 in road scoring efficiency and number 7 in road defense scoring efficiency. So they're really, really good on the road. VCU 179th, 249th on defense. So the modeling does have VCU in this one by 2. That's the paradigm with road and home in men's basketball. Right. But the way Dayton's been playing, I'm actually going to go against my model. Right? Here's really stupid shit right here, folks. I'm going against my own model, which I like. Now it's on a side. On a total, I'm not usually going to do that. Right. We did it last night with the Ducks, right? because the model was 0.42 under, but it also said these were two way better offensive teams, so we went over. We got that one. This one, we're only looking at a 1-point spread. We have a dominant offense and a dominant defense on the road going up against VCU. The model, full disclosure, the model has VCU by 2, but I already placed my bet. I'm taking Dayton, and again, I apologize. I must have Dayton -1. I thought it was +1. Who cares? Dayton money line. How's that? Whatever the number is, Dayton money line. I like it. I am at 139.53 in the model. The current line, when I looked it up, was 135.5. So we're slightly over, but both offenses aren't dominant here. So it's not a really comfortable pick. I lean over 135.5. I do like Dayton money line to win this one straight up tonight.
Cool. I like that over, Dave. I like it. All right.
Okay.
Next up, well, go ahead. Next up, we got 7 p.m. Central, CBSS, San Diego State University, SDSU. I mean, for my parts, that's always, South Dakota State, but that's besides the point. But they're up against Nevada. Nevada here, -2.5, over under sitting 140.5.
And I like the home favorite in this. I like the chalk line on this. Nevada is favored by 2.5. My model, I have Nevada by 8.83. On paper,
big variance then on that.
Two really good basketball teams. 53rd on road offense for San Diego State, 126th in road defense. Nevada at home, 22nd road home scoring efficiency offense, 48th road home scoring efficiency defense. This is a nerd basketball game. I'm looking at this on paper. I'm like, this is a cool basketball game. But I do like Nevada -2.5. Again, you want to take some risk out of it. You can go Nevada money line, but careful. That juice adds up, folks. It adds up a lot harder than you think it does. And I'm also over. I think the line is 140. What are you on right now, Mindy?
140.5.
140.5, and my projection is 145.8. So again, about 3% over. Not a spot I want to be in and playing it, but for those of you that are doing your own due diligence, Mindy, you use the hot sheet too for your own due diligence.
That's You're right. I have for years, you guys. I have for years.
Cappers, right? For those trying to make their own consensus, if you like the over in this game, the model backs it up. It backs up Nevada winning and covering at home against San Diego State tonight as well.
All right. And then the last on the board, San Jose State, Colorado State. This one here, Colorado State, huge favorites, 15.5, over under 145.5, coming on 8:30 p.m. Central, Fox Sports 1 today.
Yeah,
See?
But it opened at -16. So that means the betting is coming in on San Jose State +16 to drive it down to +15.5. I modeled this out. Look, Colorado State at home this year, 4th, not 24th, not 44th, not 104th. They are number 4 in offensive scoring efficiency at home. Now, on the flip side, they're 244th in defensive scoring efficiency. So right away, we're going, we really like Colorado State. But we're playing a pretty balanced team. San Jose State, 204th on offense, 248th on defense. My model in this game is Colorado State by 11.2.
Okay.
So I lean taking the 15.5, 16, whatever you can get. I lean taking the road dog covering. I still have Colorado State kicking the crap out of them by double digits, right? But we're there. And for the 3rd straight time, this gives me heartburn. We're over. The line on it's 143. I'm at 147.5. Now, of all the overs, I like this one the best because both offenses grade out better than both defenses. I like seeing that when we're betting a total. Two better defenses, we're going to go under. Two better offenses, we're going to go over. So of these 3 games, if I had to pick one total, and you know how much I love totals, that is my favorite thing in my modeling, NBA, WNBA, men's basketball, my favorite and most consistent number, that is the one that I really like tonight. But you know me with heavy betting volume, I'd bet all of them and hope to go 2-1 instead of putting all my eggs in one basket, hoping to go 1-0. So that's where we're at. 3 overs, We have one road dog covering in San Jose State at Colorado State, Nevada, win and cover at home, and Dayton on the road, -1 chalk, winning and covering in that one as well.
Yeah, so like we talked about, Dave, here, I put up your patreon.com EPA Sports, so
Yep.
you can go ahead and get Dave's hot sheet, right? So if you are the do-it-yourselfer, this is perfect, right? But otherwise, if you don't have the time to put into this, you're not the expert, you don't have your own modeling to compare to, and you just want winners, then you go to OG Cappers and you get Dave's packages over there. And new, fun, and exciting is that we do have a promo code OG20, so you get 20% off of your purchase at
What?
ogpeppers.com.
I didn't authorize giving 20% off my stuff. You know how hard I work
That
on
is
this
probably
shit?
true. You did
Oh
not
my God.
authorize it. It was an
I
executive
signed
decision.
nothing for that.
Executive decision. No, your long-term packages, you don't get it. But this is for the short-term stuff, so your day-to-day things, right?
The best value on OG Cappers for me, okay, is either the weekly or the monthly. That gives you everything that I personally selected from the hot sheet. Or you can get the hot sheet if you're into your own due diligence and your own consensus. Get the hot sheet. That has every single game modeled out every single day. So whatever you like, getting the picks, using those, creating your own models and consensus, we cover the basis for you both ways at ogcappers.com or patreon.com/EPA Sports.
Exactly. And then I'm going to twist your arm to give me one of your favoriteest NBA games here today.
Before we get to that, we had a bet. We had a bet.
So what do you have to tell me? What do you have to tell me?
We totally disagreed on Denver, the Lakers last night, and you were. You can say it. You can say it. I told you so, right? So there you go. You were right, Mindy. I was wrong. Frozen screen. What happened? I know you wanted to do Philadelphia, Atlanta. Well, since no one's here, how about I just do Atlanta at Philadelphia myself? I have two models, folks. I have the last 3 home games versus the last 3 road games for each team and the last 4 consecutive games. In this game, everything matches up. The total on this right now on the board is 246. I have one game, 120, 117. That's 237. I got the other one, 117, 117. That is 234. Hey, you're back.
Yeah. What happened to the interwebs around this place?
I don't know, but you're gonna have to edit. You're gonna have to edit that last part out.
Why? Because I was like, damn, what happened to my internet?
I don't know, but you're gonna have to figure out how to edit out the recording that's going on. So I was just actually previewing it without you. I don't need you. I don't need you hosting this show for me to make a pick. So
right. I'll just leave it live. I think it's fine.
Right. I do know that you wanted Atlanta, Philadelphia, right? And I was just telling everybody listening that my models, my home and road plus my 4-game moving average model, they agreed. They agreed. I had 120, 117 in one game. That's 237. I got 117, 117. Now you're 123, 123. Yes. So you're at 246. You're sitting on the line. So folks, this is where Mindy would use the hot sheet to lean under in the game. Lean lean under 246. I'm at 117 in my second model. That's 234. So I got two models that are solidly, very solidly under 246. That is actually, by the numbers, variance wise, one of my favorite plays of the day. But I also have Philadelphia by 2.8 in one model, and I have it nearly dead even, 0.28, 117.28 versus 117.01. It's 0.27 difference in that one. Philly's catching 2 or 2.5, depending on which book you are using. So we are both agree Philadelphia plus the point and under 246 in the game tonight.
There we go. We did it. We did it. Hey, we don't need any edits. We're fine. We're fine. But Dave, thank you so much for taking some time out of your kind of mini vacation here that you're taking to watch your daughter. What, she swims in college?
Yes. Yes.
Awesome.
College swim meet. I have one kid that's swimming and one kid that's coaching.
Awesome. Well, that is good. So glad to have you here. You guys make sure you like, subscribe, click on the bell to get the latest notifications. Never want to miss out on any of this action. And make sure you check us out at ogcappers.com. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.